learning situations. I soon realized personality type affect teacher-student dynamics in lesson and classroom. Awareness of the personality type actually helped me understand why some students thrive and others fail in the same or similar situation. Today I want to share some basic knowledges on personality type. Information about personality type is available from a number of sources. Some casual, some more reflective than others, such as the Myers-Briggs type indicator is really popular one. In all cases, the types are given names and relate features, traits, and behaviors associated with each. The number of personality type is often 4, but it may include as many as 16. Today, I want to just focus on basic 4 types. Of course, we cannot fit everybody into these 4 boxes. That's too generalized ideas. But still, I think we can learn some types of personality and their actually strengths and weaknesses, and then we can also learn how to understand each other. That's the goal of my speech. So, on the first part, what I want to do is I will introduce each type with names, and then I will discuss their innate traits and tendencies. And then, following with that, on the second part, I want to discuss also their strengths and weaknesses without revealing the type. So, at the end, actually you will participate in the mini quiz. So you have to listen attentively. So first type is follower. Some people are literal and factual. They can be counted on to do the work assigned, and they are always more comfortable staying within their limits and also limits someone else's set. They are pliable, but seldom creative, and certainly never daring. Second type is doers. D-O-E-R-S. These people are interested in facts and activities as long as they find it attractive or useful. They are often outgoing types who love trying new things, but they can be irresponsible because they stick at things only until they lose interest. They don't care to examine their own motives or explain their decisions. Third type is thinkers. Then there are the people who think they can quickly grasp facts and store them for the future use. Always want to know what's behind the fact, why they are true. They enjoy being independent. But these very traits can sometimes mean that they become loners. They can pursue a task with utter concentration, but their determination often causes them to focus too narrowly. The last type, feeler. For some people, feelings are far more important than facts. They will follow rules, mostly because they know that will please others. They wish to like and then to be liked. They are empathetic and people-oriented. They are helpers and then caregivers. But they are often illogical and moody because they respond on the basis of how they feel about the person or situation. They find it very hard to work with those they don't like. Now, is the second part. I will address the strengths strengths and the weaknesses of each type by answering following 4 common questions. Number 1 question will be what they do best. Number 2, what makes sense to them. Number 3, what's hard for them. Number 4, what kind of question they will have. So, first type, I'm not revealing the type. Number 1 type. What they do best is think fast on their feet and take risks. Second one, what makes sense to them? Trying themselves. Third question, what's hard for them? Repetition. And explain themselves. Okay, I will go to the second type. Okay, I will ask the same question. What they do best is analyzing and researching. What makes sense to them is using logic to reach a solution. What's hard for them is following rules made by others. Last question. What kind of, the question they will have is, could I do this way? Could I do it this way instead? They always find the optional things. The third type, what they do best is emphasize with others. What makes sense to them is deciding according to feelings, not logic. What's hard for them is working with unfriendly people. And then they always secretly ask, what does this have to do with me? Last type. What they do best is work well with limits, within limits. And then what makes sense to them is setting up routines. Then what's hard for them is questions with no right and wrong answers. And they will often ask the question, when is due? How should I do this? So now I want you to identify these types. So what type was number 1?
Doers.
Congratulations. How about number 2?
Thinkers.
Very good. How about number 3?
Feelers.
Number 4?
Followers.
Congratulations on your attentive listening. And thank you for active participation. So to conclude this, maybe you might ask me what I appreciate the most from the learning, the personality type. I think I would say I focus more the strengths of the person than weaknesses. And also I can tailor my teaching style to fit to each student. So also I think it also stretched me as a person and better communicator. So that was my